It was good. Whew, shit. These damn stairs. Well, we deliver that shit like dominoes, cause your both old mama knows. And what did she know? She know that there's a war going on outside between bros and these 304s. Hope I remember where I parked at, man. This is gonna be one of them bullshit lives. I thought I was gonna have a difficult work day, but it turned it out promising. Turned out promising. Thought it was gonna be some bullshit. Well, sometimes it do be some bullshit. Let's go up in here. Let's get it, man. High heels. All right. Yeah, I like this thumbnail. Woo. Just gotta remember where I parked at. Yeah, buddy. Nope, ain't here. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Interesting. When y'all get up in here, make sure you put your flag. Let me know where you call it from. All right. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right. Don't worry. I'm gonna get to the segment. Just gotta, get up in this car, get up in this vehicle. Shit. Have a hard day at work, man. Plantation was like rock in. It was no joke. Got that shit over with. Like the Soviets, we got that shit over with. Shout out to my people, so Big Moo, the Breezer, Prod One, Willie Lee Beats, Winter Sideways. Man, shout out to my conscious community people, like, over there, Home Team, Triple C's, Shame TV, Unseen Soldier, Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all know what time it is, though. Shout out to Almighty the Ruler with the Ruler Report. I need to get in this damn gym. Oh, shit. Breezy, he got something to say. So without further ado, before we talk about the blade right here, the track, you know, before we talk about Figure Roar, I'm gonna let Breezer, you know, kick the ballistics. Matter of fact, hit that pin real quick. Woo, shit. Had one of them work days, boy. We gonna jump right in the shower. Funky. Stay with me now. Stay with me. What y'all doing on this 4th of July? We gonna be queuing and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of queuing. A lot of my Latin folks, they're gonna be hiding out, man. they gonna be hiding out, man. Cause they know if they out there with the fireworks, they might get gaffled up, you know? Might get gaffled up, man, so you ain't got your papers, you know what you gotta do. They said they gonna be out at the Dodgers. Anywhere you can find Hispanics, man. But they're not just sending Hispanics back, right? They not just sending Hispanics back. Oh man, this is what I hate about these cheap ass pens. Sometimes they leak, and this one been leaking. I see that y'all coming up in here, y'all dazzled of Figure Roar and Gauge. Yeah, we're gonna talk about them hoes. Don't worry. That's my favorite subject. Just waiting for y'all to give me some likes in here before I really get started. We're gonna get the Breezer up in here. He has some shit he had to say to y'all, so we ain't gonna fuck around with it. We gonna do it. Oh, hold it. That nigga probably in the chat. Without further ado. Man, what's going on here? Oh, that's what's up. All right, introducing the Breezer. Got Wally up in here too. Man, what the fuck? Man, Wally and these bitches with these super hips and shit, man.
Oh my days, it's UK Wally. It's hot as a mother sucker. Let's talk about this chick called, what's her name?
What?
B. Simone. B. Simone was, I think she was a wild out girl or something. And then she went off on the internet. She started using the Kevin Samuels formula. And she gave it to women and said, girls, they can get girl power. They can do their own thing. They can be their own boss.
Yep, that bitch broke though. That bitch is like, oh, she had to come back to reality. Like, oh, her friend mad at her though. She's like, girl, you couldn't even help me out. Your nose was all up in the air. You was making me struggle, bitch. You was making me struggle. Now she talking about she gotta go shop at H&M. She couldn't shop at Bloomingdale's no more. She gotta shop at H&M. Shit, there's something worse than that. About to sell some of that pussy. But anyway, I digress.
And she was talking shit about 9 to 5 brothers that
Yes,
work
she
9
was.
to 5
Yes,
They
she
ain't
was.
shit.
Don't worry,
She
she'll
don't
be
want
working
that
at
9 to
Bonds in a
5, but
minute.
she's up on top of the world. She going to the BET
Yeah.
Awards. She's doing all this shit. But guess what?
What?
She's going through hard times like everybody. I'm going through hard
Going
times.
through hard
I got no
times.
damn air conditioning. I got fans going and shit. And
Hey, that's the way that we gonna get these women in order. Where the shit falls down, when the shit falls down and they need a man, they can't use that stud woman. They're gonna need a real man, or they're gonna need a real provider, or a real protector, because the term provider now is trick, right? No, 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 no. We need society to fall down a little bit, right? Get the soup kitchen out there. Let these bitches get dirty and let their coochie get funky, and then they gonna remember. They gonna remember. Serve us first. Go ahead, Wally.
I was a 9 to 5 brother, but I own property. I'm trying to take care of property.
Uh,
I'm somewhat responsible, but yeah, but finances is kind of tight right now.
uh.
But she said that 9 to 5 brothers ain't shit. But guess what? Now she's going through economic turmoil. She said that she can't shop at HMM. I don't even know what the fuck that is. HMM. All I know is Temu and goddamn Walmart, and then I'm doing all right.
Moo, moo. This crazy white man. We got crazy white man. Uh, H&M is Temu. It's like Forever 21 for the chicks, right? She's like, she done spent all that money on them damn clothes and shit, right? She said she don't want a 9 to 5 nigga. That's her prerogative. But check this shit out though, right? I give her a year and a half and she'll be working at Wendy's or selling that coochie.
I say I'm the best in the world. I don't claim I'm top of the world. I'm a real nigga because I'm doing real nigga problems. I'm out there cutting my yard every other goddamn day. I'm out here, it gets hot. I got fans going. When I get too hot, I get up, take a cold fucking shower, and I go to Walmart and walk around and look at pretty ass women until the sun go down and go back home with it.
But watch
So,
that,
Simone went from a wild out girl, from what I said. I didn't know she was a wild out girl. They said she was a wild out girl.
To bitch, you broke.
And she got on the internet. She started trying to take the Kevin Samuel formula and apply it to women and say women.
Why did women be doing that? Thievery. First they cursed Kevin Samuels, like, they put some juju on him and shit, right? Then they try to, we need to tell these bitches too. No, bro, you need to look at the motherfucking mirror, you fucking cocko. You need to look at, trust me, right now, B. Simone, she was like, when that wildin' out money was like some rap money. Then it dried up. There's the ride. Always some shitty booties you can wipe up, right? Get your nursing, get your CNA.
They can be their own bosses. They don't need no man. We're working a 9 to 5. She's throwing down 9 to 5 brothers. But now your ass might have to get a 9 to 5 because that internet shit and everything is not working like it used to. I got lots of videos on the internet. I got videos I'm making songs and shit, and it's making money, but I ain't getting no money from no damn internet.
Again, she gonna have to sell the coochie. Because it's drying up just like that cock. You know what I'm saying? That cock, man, trust me. It's something that nigga Troy Terrains be saying. Star, he said about these hoes, what they'll do is they'll get into porn and they already taking it up the butt. They'll get into porn, they start doing anal and shit like that, right? To get some chippers. Like, what's her name? Farrah, the teen mom. Same dude was banging her out was the same dude that was banging out Montana Fishburne. Cold-blooded, man. Shout out to Wally, man. going on with Breezer, man? What's going on? It's a damn shame. Let's try it again. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to my content. Go to my secondary channel, the show, the network. We're past 5,000 subscribers. There we go.
Hey.
What's up, Breezer?
Hold on, let me turn this shit down right quick. Hey. Did y'all see what Trump said earlier today? Man, hold on. We got action on the freeway. Hold on, bringing y'all some live shit. Right now, Breezer on the 710 freeway. I see the police. Y'all know how the police be swerving in and out of traffic to slow it down or to block it. So I got that going on right now. But back to Trump. Did y'all hear what he said?
What did he say, nigga?
About this war shit, this Iran war shit? He straight up said, the reporter asked him a question. That nigga said something about they've been fighting for all these years because they don't know what the fuck they doing. And they didn't bleep that shit out. I said, that's right, Trump.
That nigga Trump did a Shaq moment when Shaq was lost. And they was asking Shaq. So he was like, I don't give a fuck, right? I think the F-bomb need to be dropped every now and then. But here's my thing, though. With that Trump shit, now, if they didn't really go over there and solidify that damage, and the Iranians get their shit together, be prepared, right? If there is an attack on American soil, you best believe Trump gonna send that UFO technology over there to the Middle East, and it's gonna be a Middle West.
He said they don't know what the fuck they doing. I had to commend them on that. I'm like, that's right, Trump. I don't want to know, did y'all see that shit? It's all over. I saw it on YouTube. Oh, and speaking of Trump, I guess another reporter, I guess at a different time asked her, or maybe it was the same day. The reporter asked him, is it true that you told the Mexican president that you was saying U.S. troops over there to deal with the cartels, right?
Deal with the cartels? Oh shit, that's fucking with their drug money.
And so he was like, so you want me to answer that? And he's like,
Cuddy Boo up in the building.
He really want me to answer that. And he was like, hell yeah, it's true, I said that shit. Trump said, he said, man, I like the president. She's a lovely woman. She said, but even she's scared and shit. I said, damn, that's some real shit. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not true.
Nigga, it's true. They'll chop your ass up like some fucking down south, like them down south people do the gator meat. Chop your gator meat, put you in one of them drums, set that bitch on fire, man. They don't really want to mess with the cartel because they're making so much money on it. Speaking of that, what was the politician lady who said she out here in California very corrupt. We heard them tapes of the councilmen talking about how they don't want to let blacks get in at all with the wealth. They were practicing gentrification. They said they don't want no brown. They was going in on the Indian people. They was like just straight. This is for La Raza, right? And that was on tape, and it was very damaging. Now we got a TikTok from a council lady that said, "Attention 18th Street, attention Florencia 13, attention to the Mexican mafia, right? Why are you gonna let the gringos take your land back? It's yours. You hard. Why you ain't getting out here and making the resistance?" Somebody seen that TikTok that she took down. Oh boy, she might go to jail and do 10 years for that fucking TikTok. And good, It's good. Said she was advocating, stirring the pot of violence against police officers. Bitch was running her mouth on that TikTok a little bit too much. See, I'm really conservative about the shit that I say. I already got a whammy. But that's good. And we definitely gonna remember your name when we vote. It's fucked up too. I know it's fucked up. A lot of people going back home. They were just visiting. Now they going back home. I see some black people. They going back home. They talk about the Haitians. They need to go back home, right? Hey, let's just keep it a billion. Here's my gripe, right? Nigga, you been over here 60 years and shit, just, going through the cracks. Going through the cracks. I hear the notion of, I'm here to work. Yeah, we get that. We get that. But you might be taking some jobs. So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't. But stop saying that black people are next. Please stop saying that. We done did our turn. Now, let's get to the segment. Did you see Candace Owens, right? Versus 20 feminists. I watched that shit from beginning to end. Because the feminists, and it was some dudes there. It was some male feminists. I had to really look at them though. Had my blood sugar up a little bit. I was looking at them strange. They was advocating for women's rights. And didn't know who the fuck they was talking to. They talking to Candace Owens. You gotta come correct. You gotta come correct. She was talking about these hoes. That's why I got them on Front Street. Candace Owens was saying this, and this was stood out. And it's something I couldn't understand. But it stood out though. Y'all ready? Check it out. When Candace Owens said, I quote, "The greatest fulfillment a woman can have is bearing children." And I noticed that all the hoes, they didn't want to bear no children. They want to assassinate them. They want to assassinate them with the A word. Yeah, they want to have the right to use that as contraceptive. Bloody murder. Bloody murder. She said that's a woman's greatest fulfillment. And how dare these men try to tell a woman that got a vagina what's it like being a mother? It's been going on since the beginning of the time. It's been going on since the X and the Y chromosome. But they had the feminists on there. The feminists on there, they're on some devil to do. They want to do what the fuck they want to do. Do. They want to say what the fuck they want to say. I'm like, show and prove, God. Had the fucking nerve. I watched that shit from beginning to end. It got so dazzling, I had to stop Candace Owens, right? She was in mid-stride. We had a couple of whatchamacallits, right? A couple of whatchamacallits came through, they sat down, they was trying to check her. I said, damn. It takes one of you motherfuckers to try to tangle with what she was saying. What I observed was the whatchamacallits despise family. They kept talking about the matriarchy and the patriarchy. And I looked, I said, ain't that the queen maker on this motherfucker? I said, where B. Taylor at? The queen maker up here. The queen maker on here. The queen maker on here. You want to be a moderator, you got to give me some thumbs up, and I'll check out your channel, and I'll tap you in. But you got to be a loyal constituary. You got to be like Mujahid up in here. Now let me get back to what I was saying. Look, there's a couple of whatchamacallits. One was a teacher. One was a teacher trying to advocate that shit, right? Candace shut that down. I know y'all say a lot of things about Candace Owens, but she was the right person to pick. A sister got up there, went for Shaniqua Rashid. She said some, Candace Owens said some slick shit. What she said was, I'm gonna paraphrase, when the sister was trying to like just run her mouth and not let you get a talk in, use strong arm arguments, tactics, right? Listen to me. And she said, that right there, that's not being feminine. Argumentative. I can't even get a word in. Some of them with the length of trying to combat her stance with the feminism, when she was like, how can you tell me and I'm a mother, especially those dudes, those whatchamacallits, those dudes. Thank you. Mujahid, if you could tap in and make that person a moderator. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. It'll show you who up in here. All right, just give me a second. There you go. I appreciate that. Anybody else here want to be a moderator? Got to give me a thumbs up. Like I said before, I ain't even a Candace Owens fan like that, but when it comes to talking some decency about relationships, my hat goes off to her. And they kept trying to say, well, why is the world ran by men? I got my woman rolling this damn blunt, man. Damn. That motherfucker with the shit. So we just putting that out. We can't even fuck with that. It just started breaking up, unwrap it. We just gotta say fuck that. But I appreciate watching that. It was very entertaining. The whatchamacallits put an ice on the cake, but the standard woman, she was having an exorcism with their 304ism, their feminism and shit, right? and me just watching. It's a common phrase of being like doing the 187 to them, beating them up, right? Right? Listen to me. But when Candace told her whatchamacallit, no, you and your stud bitch be at it. What's the rate? What is the let's pull out the fact sheet, right? In the corner on the side, what made that show on Jubilee very brilliant. They went to Google, they brought out the motherfucking Benny Siegel facts right there. Oh, I'm loving this. Hey, it's so bad that our women gonna need therapy, man. It's so bad that our women will rather do this, right? Get money. Do it for a little bit. Do it for a little bit. Do it for a big. However, right? They doing it, right? They say them Samuel Thomas Davises is going out of control, right? And then they say, well, on the men, yeah, but the BM is like at an alarming rate. You wonder why? This right here, man. I ain't saying you got AIDS or something. What that nigga Old Dirty say? The game is so cruel that you would get the Nestle Crunch and she get your money, give you the gift that keeps giving. And that old slow bitch, that old slow nurse bitch, y'all better be careful about these nurses talking about they know something and saying something, you know what I'm saying, violating HIPAA. Man, shit, don't let me find out where you work at, you doing that. Shit, I'll call hospitality with the quickness. Get my Charleston White on. Can I get an amen? That's how they getting it, man. When COVID popped, they was talking about right now you're seeing something with these women. It's so funny. And they'll go out there and hope. And after it's all said and done, you want to know what they do? They get religious. Don't they always do that? When you want something like, no, I done turned religious. I'm wholesome. Bitch, stop lying. At a moment's notice, there'll be a 10 hut, Hey, you can play with them. You ain't got to stay with them. If you out here playing with them, they radioactive, you better wear some protection. Right? Because they'll take the rubber off, right? Oh, man. Even with that Candace Owens shit, they was talking about the A word, right? They're talking about the A word, like, and it's always, I get it. You got a crazy uncle. I get that. But let's keep it a buck. They just go down there and sign that form and get to it, man. I look. I was a driver to the bloody murder. And you know what's so funny? I forgot all about that shit. But I was a driver. Damn. She didn't want that baby. It wasn't mine. I had nothing to do with this. I just went there as a support, right? She was dead serious. Dead serious. But that showed me something too. The wrong nigga will have him out here. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's that Lilith energy. It's that I don't want to work and shame people that work. Like they shame this. Look, the sun gonna burn out the way you gravitate, putting the pedal to the metal. You out there, you gambling, right? You gambling. That right there. When you taking it to the street, that's when you big time. You big time gambling. You're not like, all right, you got the landlord or the niggas my age. I can tell you, man, it was one time, man, my landlord, we all out in the front, man. My landlord put this light-skinned chick on Front Street. Right, on Front Street. She came for the dough. Right? He put a certain amount of money in his pocket and stuck the rest in his sock. You know what I'm saying? And he said, hey, I'm just sticking it here because we're going to keep moving it around because this bitch right here, she's smart, right? So when she pulled up, she was kind of embarrassed. She was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what she felt like? She felt like when you go to a bitch house and there's 10,000 niggas outside and shit, you like, oh, shit. That's how she was, because we definitely was looking at her like we already know the motherfucking ropes. We knew the business. We knew the business. That bitch came over there to get that money out of that nigga pocket and shit. I said, damn. But she was there for was keeping it real with y'all. Hold tight. All right, thank y'all. Y'all stay. Oh man, I bless y'all. Y'all stay for a ghetto nigga like myself, man. Thank you. Really appreciate that shit. I got stories to tell, man. Even one time, look. Me and my road dog, we got robbed. Yeah, we got robbed. The shit went to the left. I felt bad. I felt bad, man. It's a couple of times. I felt bad. Shit went to the left. And I don't know why motherfuckers niggas be like red. There's a hatred for just the light skinned dudes, but I got them light color eyes, so it's a hatred. I'm just trying to blend in, brother. Master whip my back just like he whipped yours. You know what I'm saying? I was in debt. I owed my nigga some pussy. Straight up. You know, it is. What else could make you feel a little bit better than being in a motherfucking fucked up situation amongst niggas? Then if you got some bread to break. I owe my nigga. I owed it, man. Shit, I owed him a good time, right? Listen to me while I tell you this shit. I'm the type of nigga, man, it's like, nigga, we gonna eat some steak tonight, nigga. Yeah, buddy. We gonna eat some motherfucking steak tonight, nigga. I bet one of these chicks, man, didn't even know that she go to the road. Look, man, I'm trying to tell you right now, man, you just look at the rates, man. Just look at the rates, because they out there doing the sex work. They doing the work, right? I owe my nigga. I didn't tell him. If you know MK, especially if you know MK, I'm not gonna tell you what's about to pop off. I brought in an old girl like Sugar for fucking next Friday. Nigga, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I owed my nigga. I owed him, man. Real shit, man. This real shit time. No bullshit time. Real shit. I owed him. Nigga, that bitch was a motherfucker. Jeans a brick. House. My day. Letting it all hang out. Bitch didn't even look like she was out there doing that. But see, I didn't know that yet. After I was kicking it, after that session, right? She told me to take her own fee and shit like that, nigga. I ain't no pimp, no nothing. I got game galore, right? But I don't know. Me check it out. Man, this motherfucker going. Yeah, you got it, homie. I done read books, right? And it's something that they are saying in these books, right? And rest in peace to Seth for the people. I used to enjoy his wisdom. I used to enjoy his wisdom, nigga. That nigga had jokes. That nigga said you'll meet one, and that could be the one. And I think that was the one. I was just scared and unprepared. Oh, man. Y'all want some more tales? Let's get it. Have a good one.